Listen, if you're tired of feeling low, sluggish, unmotivated, all of the above, take my hand, sis, because today we're raising our vibration, okay? We are raising our vibration to new levels, to new heights. We're going to feel the best we've ever felt in a long time. We are outside, okay? I'm at the park, so the kids are kidding, the bugs are bugging, the wind is winding. So if for any reason the sound quality drops, hold on tight, okay? But no, all is well. Today is such a beautiful day. Oh my gosh, and I just saw the most beautiful dragonfly. Anyway, in my last video, I talked about getting out of the funk. And today, we're talking about how to... The kids are kidding. Today, we're talking about how to get out of the funk. How to raise your vibration higher than a Mariah Carey whistle note, okay? Like, we want to be high flying. We want to feel good. We want to feel love, freedom, joy, peace. We want all of those high vibrations, right? So today we're going to talk about how to get there. Even if you're not there, you can get there. Your vibration is your energetic frequency. And when your energy is low, everything feels heavy. Your thoughts, your emotions, you feel overwhelmed, things feel daunting. And when your frequency is high, you feel light, you feel happy, you feel powerful. You know, there is range of emotions that you feel, and it's not just emotions, because a lot of times that's what we chalk it up to be, like, oh, this is just how you're feeling, this is just your mood, right? And yes, that is the case, but you are actually vibrating on a frequency that is aligning with that mood. So raising your vibration is really about being in tune with your frequency, wherever you're at right now. Even if you are feeling a low frequency, even if you're feeling mid, like you're feeling like blah about life, but you're not, you know, you're not depressed, you're just not overjoyed. We all go through those different ranges of emotions, and you attract what aligns with those frequencies depending on where you're at. So when you're vibrating high, when you're at a free flowing, loving, high vibration, you attract, you know, great opportunities, you attract love, you attract everything that aligns with those frequencies. So today I'm going to be giving some really grounded tips on how you can raise your vibration any time of the day, any moment. All you have to do is make the decision. That's it, okay? When you make the decision to have it, it is yours, period. And sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, especially when you are seeking that positive space, when you're on your personal growth journey, to always feel good at all times. And it's just not how the world works. There is great purpose for when we feel, like Abraham Hicks calls it, contrast, when we feel that resistance in life, when we go through turmoil. It serves a purpose for us, because it helps us understand what it is that we really want. It helps us understand, you know, what we want to experience, because we're creators at the end of the day. So when we see something that we don't want, or when we feel something that we don't want, when we experience something that we don't want, we can change that. We can look to what it is that we do want. And going through that contrast, going through that turmoil, just helps tune our focus even more. It helps you focus. It's not that going through the contrast is needed just so you can learn lessons and you can, you know, just go through all of these things, these experiences, just to get stronger. Because sometimes thinking that doesn't help how you feel, because it's just like that meme that people say, like, I'm tired of being God's strongest soldier. Like, you know, like, you're tired of being strong. You're tired of being resilient. You just want to chill. You just want to relax. I think another good way to think about contrast and chaos and turmoil, or any type of negative experience that you may be going through, is to understand that the purpose is to get you to focus. The purpose is to get you to understand and get clarity on where you want to be. Because when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want, right? Okay, so now let's get into ways to raise your vibration. One of the things that I find helps me is watching what I am consuming. And that is food, that is energy, attention. It could be entertainment, social media, just being more aware of how what I'm consuming is affecting me, because it does affect us. You may think going on your phone scrolling and you're seeing all the news, and you feel like you're getting information. It doesn't feel that deep, but after, if you keep doing it, you keep repeating the same, you know, vibration, then eventually it becomes you. We are senders, but we're also receivers. So, yeah, if you go on your phone and watch mindless, toxic, whatever, or just, just stuff that just isn't really beneficial for you, then, one time it doesn't cause any harm. It doesn't really affect you like that. But when you're watching that toxicity and or any type of thing that makes you feel negative. It may not even be toxic. It may just be something that makes you feel bad, okay? It may be the news and what's going on in the world right now. And I'm here to tell you, I don't feel guilty when I tell people I don't watch the news. Okay, I get my information. I get the information that I need to know. And really, these days, you don't even have to watch news on the television. You can go on social media and see what's going on. Don't feel guilty if you don't want to consume negative information all the time. If you don't want to engage in negative conversations all the time, remove yourself. Abort, period. Okay? Because your space, your aura, your energy is always the most important, because that is also what you're giving to the world. When you speak negative, when you put out negative energy, you're not just putting that out, you're feeling it, you're consuming it and embodying it. Like, it affects you as well. Watching what you consume, just being mindful of it, doesn't mean that you have to completely cut everything out. Doesn't mean that you need to go vegan tomorrow. It doesn't mean that you have to completely cut off people who have ever said or have done anything negative to you. It's just, you have to be more mindful. Prioritize your energetic field. Prioritize how you feel. The second thing is moving your body. That's yoga, that's stretching. It could be going to the gym and lifting weights and getting a real sweat in. It could be running, could be walking, whatever. Moving your body is what breaks up energy. It helps your energy flow. It gets you into a flow state, because our physical bodies are also in flow. Our blood flows. Everything is moving and flowing through us. So when you're sitting a lot, when you're not really moving, all you're doing is balling up everything, and it's just sitting there. If you're someone who's been feeling really limited with, money, abundance, or love, relationships, anything in life, try moving your body. Try making it a priority to move your body every day and feel the energy move through you, and just see how more open you start to feel. See how you actually start to feel lighter, and you're not as stressed out and overwhelmed and real rigid. Like, moving your body helps release all of that. The third way to raise your vibration is cleaning your space, okay? Decluttering. Even if, let's say your space is normally clean for the most part, your closet, like decluttering, getting rid of old clothes, because all those things hold energy. And your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So if your outer world is very chaotic, your house is very chaotic, your room is very chaotic, anywhere where your space is very chaotic, then I probably would bet my last dollar that you have a lot of chaos going on internally. And maybe you're thriving off of that. Maybe you're still very functional. I wouldn't say thriving, but maybe you're very functional, but you're not thriving. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to be great and to do great things. And they're getting done, but the cost is how you feel. And the cost is the burnout that you feel. Number 4 is practice deep breathing. Breathing exercises are a great way to get yourself to be more relaxed, to be more still, to get more intentional, and it heightens your focus. Like, just right now, if we take 3 seconds and just I'm sorry, that was funny, but okay, anyway, just take a deep breath. If you pay attention, you can literally feel your cells, your skin, your blood flow, everything relaxes. Breath is life. And when you're very tense, when you're very rigid, a lot of times you are holding your breath. When I was very stressed out, one of the things that I realized was that I used to hold my breath a lot and I clenched my fists a lot. I was very like, when I get really mad, I'm like, and you hold your breath. When you're in pain, you hold your breath. And honestly, I don't even know why that is. I mean, I could probably just, from my own opinion or perception, just think that, you hold your breath because it's a way for you to like hold on to what's going on. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to get into it too deep, but yeah, you have to release. You have to allow yourself to relax, allow yourself space, allow yourself time, give yourself patience. That's the best way you can love on yourself, is deep breathing. And number 5, speak life over yourself. Affirm yourself. Affirmations, like I've said in previous videos, are powerful. As you speak it, you're feeling it. That energy is coming from inside and out. You can feel your voice vibrating as you talk. And the words that you speak, you're also thinking them, you're feeling them. So speak positive things over yourself. Don't just speak about the negative. Don't just speak about, oh my gosh, I have to pay these bills. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh, I'm so stuck. I'm not going anywhere. Like, no, we're done with that, okay? We're done. We are speaking positively over ourselves. No more trauma bonding conversations, okay? Just because someone is talking to you about all their woes and talking to you about how everything is going wrong in their life, that doesn't mean that you have to join in on the conversation and start going toe for toe about who got it worse. No, everything is working out. Everything is working out. Everything is working out. I am at the right time, at the right place. I have so much love around me. I am thriving. There's nothing that I go through that I don't overcome. Speak positively over yourself. So those are 5 things that really help me raise my vibration when I am, feeling low and feeling down. And I, understand that it can be really hard, especially when you're in the thick of it. Okay. I know. When I'm in the thick of it, when I'm in that low space, sometimes it almost feels like you don't want to feel better. Like you want to sulk. Like, you feel so pulled to that negative space, and you feel like you just don't have the energy to start thinking positive, saying things that are positive, doing yoga and all of that. Like you want to fix the problem, and I get it. But when you get to the space of where you really are just tired of how you're feeling and you want to feel better, these tips will help you. These tips will get you to where you need to be. It may not get you to overwhelmment of love and joy and all of the high, super high vibrations. It may just get you to a point where you feel hopeful, where you actually feel like, okay, things are turning up. And then from there, you can get even higher. So understand that this is a process. It's a everyday thing. It's a practice. It's not a one-time thing that you can just do and just, life is from there on out perfect. No, nothing is. We know that. But it is something that if you practice every day, you will elevate and you will set a new bar for your energetic field. There's some energies that I just cannot feel. I can't get on that frequency because I'm just not there. I'm so far removed. And not to say that, oh, it's I'm above those things, but it's more so just like I don't even, my mind doesn't even go there because I'm nowhere near there, right? You will get to that point. There's some people who they feel so good about life. They're like every day for them is really good. They can't they can't imagine the depression. Like they can't imagine it. And you may look at that person like, oh, that's fake, or that's not realistic. And no, what is realistic? Whatever world you create for yourself is real. If that means you're happy every day, if that means you feel good and you have energy flowing through you every day, that is reality. Just because it's not someone else's reality doesn't make it any less truthful or valid or real. Growing your garden takes time, it takes nurturing, it takes patience. So be patient with yourself. I'm so excited to announce that I am finally offering my first one-on-one call. It's called the Inner Clarity Session. This session is about getting clear on where you are on your journey and creating a plan to embark on the next step. My goal after our call is that you feel transformed and divinely guided to do whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, or be whoever it is that you've been wanting to be. So if you're interested in having a one-on-one call with me, the link will be in the description. And feel free to also email me. My email is in the description if you have any questions. Thank you so much for being here with me, but most importantly, thank you for showing up for you. If this video resonated with you, drop a butterfly in the comments and let me know, how do you raise your vibration? What are some practices or things that you do to help yourself get to a higher frequency? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone who also is on their journey. Until next time, live in love, live in light, and keep growing.